Your life experience, good or bad, is a gift when you share it with others. At Taxi Chronicles, we allow real riders with real stories to share their gift. So hopefully this episode will intrigue, enhance or inspire you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we're honoured to have a Hollyoaks actress, and she's going to tell us all about it and how she got into it. So nice to have you here today.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
So tell us, what's the name of your character? Go on.
My character is called Brooke Hathaway.
Okay. And how did you get into the acting business, and what motivates you?
Oh well, I got into the acting business, I think, the business side of things, because I've acted for a while since I was younger, but I was just in a club, and I was with an agency through that club, but I had a scene, I think, when I was maybe 13 in a show, and then my longest, most ongoing thing has been Hollyoaks. So that's what I'm doing right now.
When you were 13?
It was for a show called So Awkward.
Okay.
I think,
okay.
Yeah.
Is that still running now?
I actually don't know. I don't think so. I was on it quite a while ago, so I'm not sure. I might have even been younger, actually. But I've been doing Hollyoaks for 3 years.
So tell me, is Hollyoaks, as an actress, is it filmed like you do all the episodes at once in a block time and they just publish them as they go?
Well, it's not like the usual, I guess, a series would be where they film for 2 months and then they go off. And they film the next year. It's an ongoing thing because it is every week. So I usually travel Mondays to Thursdays for me, usually every week, but sometimes I get time off, like I have recently. It varies on what we're doing and things like that.
Tell us a bit about your character and what you relate to with your character.
Well, the interesting thing about Brooke is that when I was auditioning, they were specifically looking for an autistic person to play the role, and I'm autistic, and so it was open casting, and when I got the job, it was a new experience for me, because I was, first of all, very, very honoured to be able to play an autistic character, because it's something that I would have liked when I was younger, growing up, to see. But they're quite similar to me in that way, and it's been interesting being able to play my character, because I almost feel like in many ways we're similar, but we're also different, because autism is different in everyone.
So how is this character autistic? Is it the same autistic that you have?
Yeah.
So what is that? Because I've heard of the word, but I don't really understand what it is. Maybe some of the listeners don't as well.
Yeah, so autism is basically a disability. It's an invisible disability, but it affects me. For me, I see it as a superpower in many ways. It means that for me personally, I have certain things that I feel uncomfortable with. So whether that be sometimes loud noises, and I can hear so many different things going on at once, more than a neurotypical person might have.
Is it like there's a superhero from Marvel, I think it's Marvel or DC, where you can hear things in the rain or something?
That's so cool.
Is it like that?
I mean, I don't know about hear things in the rain. Maybe if someone was talking in the rain, and I feel like
you can hear a lot.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Where I guess that would be heightened,
Okay.
But for me, a lot of things are heightened. So that can also be like smell. I can just sometimes I'll smell something and I'll be able to be like, oh, it's something quite specific. But it goes with imagination as well. When I'm really interested in something, I can get really deep into it. And the way my mind works is, it's for a lot of autistic people, they're able to retain like certain information of the things that they enjoy. It's
that sounds like an advantage to me.
Yeah,
I mean, invite some of you autistic. I can do remembering stuff, but I get slapped around the head so much. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it manifests differently in everyone, and I do feel like it also means that sometimes someone will be talking to me and I could be still processing something that happened a few minutes ago in my head, and I might not be able to like hear what the person currently talking to me is saying because my head is not there, and it could be kind of overwhelming. So everything has its pros and cons, but I think understanding like what makes me different has helped, because it means that I'm able to have like strategies and things that help me.
Okay, that's interesting. What would be your advice to someone who wants to get into acting?
I think for me, I think my advice would be to just enjoy it. Just find the joy in putting on a mask or being vulnerable and stepping into someone else's shoes, and I think just keep going. It's easy to feel discouraged, I think, sometimes when you feel like there's not necessarily a place for you in certain roles or whatever, but if you just keep going, keep finding things that inspire you and find your spark. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And what's the impact you want to have on the world?
The impact I would like to have on the world would probably be to help people kind of ask themselves or reevaluate or enlighten themselves in who they are and understanding themselves better. And I hope that like people who are like me or see themselves in me are able to feel inspired or encouraged, or know that they can also do whatever they dream.
Mm-hmm. You've been a great guest. My last question is, where can people find you if they want to follow you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram. My Instagram is the word Hxpefully, but instead of an O, it's an X. My Twitter is, I think, Thailand Grant 3.
Okay.
And that's it, really.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for that.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's all right. And we wish you well. We hope you liked that Taxi Chronicles interview. Don't forget to share and subscribe to get the latest episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economies and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources. Listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. British Standard Time.